Now I want you to say to yourself in the mirror tonight, or in the morning, or whenever you are seeing this, hey you, God, you've been through a lot. And I just want you to know, no matter what decisions you've made, what events have happened to you, what scary, crazy, ridiculous things have stimulated you to go to a point that you never saw yourself at. It's okay. You're learning. You're growing. And I need you to know you're perfect. Even in your mistakes and your imperfections, perfection lies and stems, it flows from the Creator, from the well of all things. You came. Hello everyone, and welcome to Be Still VoiceWorks. My favorite place to come and learn about who I am and how to deal with the human condition that we all seem to face. What better way than to come together and form a group where we can talk about the problems we faced and the things we're dealing with internally, and learn a better way to be, exist, and find peace. Come on. What can I say? Wow, look at the colors. Quite a crazy camera effect. Let's see if we can wash it off. So, those of you who have been on the channel know that I like to wander through the forest. Let me see if I can fix this. Hang on, this isn't right. There's something in my eye. That's right, it's just this rock. My bad. So if you're new here, welcome. We speak about empaths. We speak about spiritual practices. We speak about the internal struggles that some of us deal with, such as PTSD, anxiety, depression. You know, so many of these things are simply results of the world that we live in, not understanding how to take care of the people in its culture, or not knowing how to treat their neighbor the same way that they would treat themselves. Actually, in many ways, they do treat themselves the same as they treat their neighbors, which is another thing that I would like to fix. I'm an empath. I was raised in quite a chaotic mud. I was raised in quite a chaotic environment, and I didn't understand how to respect myself, care about myself, love myself until I got older. And I always dealt with certain things like anxiety. I had severe PTSD from both the military and from my life growing up. And I didn't treat myself in a way that lent to me finding someone or being near people that would treat me well. I surrounded myself with people who treated me like crap. And that's a condition that sometimes you find yourself in when you live a life where you don't know your self-worth. And that's something that I want all of you guys to understand. What the heck? This place is so confusing. I keep glitching in and out. Most important thing for you first to learn is that while you are unique, you are just like everyone else in the fact that they all suffer from something. And one of those somethings is desire. The act of desiring something means that you will never fully be satiated by the things that you do currently have. Now, is it okay to be ambitious and to strive for bigger and better things? Sure, of course, in a way. But you should not expect or hate yourself if certain things in this life do not occur. For we are beings of light. We are life, simply here to exist. Hang on, let me get this spider in the... Can you see it? Is it too tiny? This spider knows that if he or she properly spins a web and waits, that eventually, according to their biology and their inner instincts, an insect will fly into that web. Does that make the spider bad for wanting to catch something, or does it make the spider doing what its nature has commanded it to do? And in many ways, it will affect the entire environment here by removing either a problem insect that there were too many of, or possibly by helping the spider to stay alive and produce offspring that in the future will help to control the insect population. Everything is synchronized here. Everything is one part of a larger whole, much like you are. You see, we are an organism that has evolved for itself an ego, but an ego related to the consciousness that we currently possess. That consciousness is not done growing. It needs to understand that we did the part that we needed to expand and to create empires and to become all-powerful man. That part's over. Now, the next evolution should be to realize, what do we do about all the extra people who are here? How do we take care of them? How do we treat them properly and make sure that they also have the opportunity for abundance? And the only way that we can do that is to realize that the human race is one single organism and not an organization of individuals. We need to learn to operate as one impenetrable unit and protect our brothers, our sisters, our children, our pets, everything. You see, we're stewards to this earth. And at some point, if we drop that stewardship, just like the steward of Gondor from Lord of the Rings, we too shall be replaced by the true king. And if you understand my meaning in all of that, on both sides of that, then you are blessed. So in this world, you could strive for better things, but make sure that you build up the people around you as well. Because if we are one organization, one organism, one building, let's say, then our foundation cannot be built on a single brick. We have to lay a sturdy foundation in order to grow the building on top of it so that it is safe from events, hurricanes, earthquakes, war. We must come together. So as an empath, it is our duty to show as many people as possible, no matter what you do to me, no matter how you try to hurt me, I do not give you that negative energy. I do not give you permission to control my state of mind, my mood. My mood belongs only to me. It may be a series of chemical reactions, but those reactions can be controlled. The autonomous nervous system is under my command. Now I want you to say to yourself in the mirror tonight, or in the morning, or whenever you are seeing this, hey you, God, you've been through a lot. And I just want you to know, no matter what decisions you've made, what events have happened to you, what scary, crazy, ridiculous things have stimulated you to go to a point that you never saw yourself at. It's okay. You're learning. You're growing. And I need you to know you're perfect. Even in your mistakes and your imperfections, perfection lies and stems. It flows from the Creator, from the well of all things. You came, and like water, you must flow and move on in the will of this consciousness. So no matter what happens to you, it is the perfect thing that has happened to you. And you need to love yourself no matter what. So as an empath, that's the first step. Learn to love. And if you're at the bottom of a big, deep, dark hole, you need to turn the light on. That light comes from within you. If you turn the light on, you will see that just over there is a ladder to climb out of that hole with. Everything you need to become the best version of you already exists right within here, underneath my buttons. Gotta find me to come get it, I guess, but it's all within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The love of the Creator is within you. The ability to do all things is within you. So first, go in there and say hello to that child and tell them that you love them, as I love you. As always, everyone, when the world drives you crazy and causes constant noise and chaos and forces you to move and run and duck and dive, be still. Because in that stillness, I will find you and I'll show you what I mean. I love you. Goodbye.